right, so game number 2 here on Vale against Godar and Saunamen. Again, I'm joined by Golden. Follow him on Twitter at Titus_Golden. Follow him on Twitch, twitch.tv/gold_in. We've got Godar starting up in control, of course. Double IP start. Subsector start for the aliens. So same spawns as the last round. And it looks like a 5-man push. Could we be seeing an all-in base rush to try to win this early and fast?
Oh, this is so dangerous for Godar.
It's very dangerous because all they have is Hyvel back at base, and they push. They push
And
to
Mendes
East
has no
Junction.
damage.
What did they do? What a bad call.
Command station under attack.
Oh, and this game is over.
Sammy and Ice fighting 5 full health folks. 2 of them are down.
Hyvel coming through the spawn. They're going to get the IP. Hyvel goes down. Icefelt.
4 of them are down.
Icefelt here. I mean, Icefelt saves it, but no IPs. Oh,
And no res bill.
Wow.
1 RT.
Wow.
Valk's got to win this 1v2 with no meds. He gets 1. That's I don't think that's enough. This is going to be really dangerous.
All they need to do is group up together again and push right now because they know they've got to get that res up, so they're pushing Ice and Ulti out right away. Hyvel in the spawn queue right now. Sammy G coming out before him, so Sammy's lining up to take the hits. But now they could play the long game if they want to because the aliens are going to be able to cap so much with the Marines having to focus on getting their own res up.
There was 4 Marines in the spawn queue, 1 IP. That's 40 seconds before your team's back out on the field. It's such a long time for the aliens to expand.
So great start here from Saunamen, proving us all wrong, at least for the early game. Winning a nice early engagement against the Godar Marines. But then, look, turning it around, Ulti just whipping it out over there on the East Junction side by Topo, taking down 3 skulks. Neats all alone.
He's facing the wrong way. He doesn't see the parasite guy coming in.
Yeah, Neats is going to have to retreat here. But he's got a Skulk Wee coming in right there with him. He's got the whip in there to help. It's already taken 1 hit off Ulti. Now 3 Skulks in the room with him as Vault comes in. Drifter support, 4th Skulk. But this is what I was talking about. Way too many Skulks to defend one, against 1 Marine. Now you're giving time for Mendas to get into Overlook, which they haven't capped. But he's going to be able to clear the infestation in that room. Wee is waiting for Sammy G to come into system waypointing to try to get the jump on him. And they do have cargo, so that's going to take them up to 4 res nodes. We're going to see those lurks here very quickly.
Godar opted to get the 2nd IP back up as well. It's going to set their upgrades up back even further. We and Sammy engaging here in West Junction. We gets the win. 3 skulks coming through. 4 skulks coming through. They're going to base again.
And I think it's a good call again. They're open. They've got 1 guy in the queue. The chair's already hurt a little bit.
Running back right away. He heard 4 skulks go by.
There's just, this call. It's, come on, guys. You've got to do this. And look, there's 2 guys sitting in Nano, and there's only 1 guy headed back to base.
See you later, base.
Again, even if they don't, kill everybody here, even Mendas, they've set them back the res for the IP. They've set them back the timing for the upgrades, the spawn queue. I mean, the benefit here is you got Valk down in cargo, you got Ice up in nanogrid, but there's too much res still on the map for the aliens.
He thinks it's a spit kill on Icefelt because of no meds.
Ouch.
And they're building another IP again.
All right.
These are going to be 0-0 Marines when Fates come out.
I think the aliens need to focus on taking down the Marine res now, delaying that even further, causing them to recap, pull them to the backside of the map, allow them to take advantage of the 3 res nodes they've got up. The 4th they're going to get back in cargo in no time. They don't have any shells. They have gone Crag Hive. I'm sorry. There is 1 shell, but it's not built. And let these lurks, do some damage here.
Ice and Ulti trying to cap down the right side. 2 lurks up, Llama and Nate.
Clearing out Overlook. Nate getting heals with Llama. Gonna take it actually down to the gorge down in Cargo to get a faster heal. Looks like they're trying to, you know, get themselves ready for a nano push again. They're capping C12. Smart by them, just cap whatever res you really can right now, because it doesn't look like the aliens are focusing too much on your res. And they have finally dropped an arms lab at 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Llama taking a lot of damage. Now he's going to be caught between Ice and Ulti, and is lucky to get out of the room. He hesitated. He really should not have hesitated. That could have been bad.
And what? Skylight's going to go down, dropping the Marines back to 3 RT.
And that's good. They need to cross sides and go topo. Don't worry about base again. I mean, you do have the one IP that's at 47%. The arms lab finishing at 5 minutes, 42 seconds. Nice parasite on Volk there. And they're trying to get the 4th RT up right now. Mendez with his back to the vent. Hello, Skylights just went down. Where do you think that Skulk is?
And the node didn't go up because the power's not built. How is it 100% built and not active?
I don't know. It's that rounding up thing.
Yeah, it's like 99.8% built. Ice working on getting the pipeline up. He's going to face 2 lurks here in a minute. Mama should have heard that power activate.
Armor 1 at 6 minutes, 25 seconds. Research started. Second hive dropped in Cargo. 3 shells up for the aliens. Double lurks down here in pipeline. Did Ice finish that node? He didn't even start it. But they've got to get on this Marine res. They've started this game so strong. They're so close to having fades. 33 P-res in the bank. We're going to probably see fades here roughly about the 7-minute mark. 7:15.
Yeah, there's going to be 0-1 Marines fighting against the fades. As long as they take the fades, crush the Marine res, and kill the recappers, they have this game in the bag.
Calm even out of the chair. I like the play. Get that 6th man on the field. Very strong for the aliens when you're in one of these positions where there's not a whole lot you can be doing as alien comm right now. So might as well add another Skulk on the field to bite res. They cleaned up in pipeline, but they did get the node up. We working on C12. This is going to drop the Marines down to 3 active nodes. Overlook and Skylights have been dropped. And the hive is finished in Cargo. And 42 res in the bank means they're going to be able to drop whatever evolution they choose right away. But he's going to go biomass. Probably try to get that Umbra out early.
He's probably working on Metabolize for the fades. They're evolving right now. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Umbra as the next upgrade.
So right now only 1 fade, and it's Tane, the Pain Train. We love Tane. Tane, arguably one of Saunamen's stronger players.
Tane has this thing.
But his fade can either be really good or not good.
He finishes evolving fade, and he goes and attacks 2 Marines solo.
I love this though. They're totally playing to the strength right now, taking out the res, giving them time to get their own res defended and do what they need to do. It's great. Tane attacking a res node. Okay. Pipeline's still up. Nobody gone down to pipeline at all. Love to see that happen. Llama going to the vent. Llama gets away. Wow. Neats is going to go ahead and sacrifice himself, giving a little bit more time delay. Veil's going up. So that means that we're going to have Aura for the fade. Love it.
And again, losing the Gorge here, it's really not a big deal. You kind of want to lose it here anyway. They don't have bio bombs, so he can't do structure damage. And he's really not adding a whole lot to this fight. I guess he kind of is, since all the higher life forms elected to go Carapace instead of Regen.
Marines on 5 extractors right now, so armor 1, weapons 1, shotguns finally out on the field. But Sauna is now double fading with Wee and Tane, and they cleaned up immediately there in the dome. Still, no one's really seemed to have spotted pipeline. Would love for them to catch that, because that is just a free extractor right now.
I don't know if they don't think it ever went up, or if they...
I think they're still convinced it never went up, that it's just ghosted. But he's spreading infestation now, yeah. Wee's setting up for the shot here, but he's got 2 shotguns waiting for him. One shot into
It's
him right away.
okay.
Second shot coming in as well. And these shotguns are going to be pretty deadly on the field as well. And it looks like we lost a lurk. Just as I
top
pulled
of it.
away, it happened.
Marines pushing out, trying to recap again. And try to keep their res up. They've held this overlook node for quite a while.
Yeah, they've stayed above 4 res for pretty much, 3 to 4 minutes here, which has been really good for them. And that's what they need to do if they want to bring this game back into their favor. Taking down the lurk was also a great move. Unfortunately, the res flow for the aliens has been really high too, that they're going to be able to re-lurk already, if he chose to.
So we've seen 2 lurks, 2 fades, and a gorge. So the Onus is going to be kind of late. Nisei will hit Onus res near the same time that lurks do. So we might end up seeing 3 Onus.
Oh, we walkering in front of 2 shotguns, and he was so lucky they didn't pull around on those shots. Doing just a little bit of damage. Topo going down again. Pipeline has been seen. Attacked a little bit. Looks like Topo is really where they want to keep the fight, though. And I would be spreading infestation everywhere at this point. You're holding 4 nodes. At least get the infestation out so that if you do secure it enough, and you can see he's already pushing up to C12 there, taking out the power in Topo, which I think is a great thing as well. Delay the Marines as much as you can at this point.
I really have to kill this res. Like, they've pushed the Marines back to Topo on the right side, but they haven't killed the res. That's really what's keeping Godar in this game, is
Yeah.
the res is still up.
And let's see what's going on back in C12. You've got Ulti and Sammy G with shotguns. These are not recovered shotguns. And it looks like they're moving to East Junction. They do have phase tech now, so they get this forward phase gate up. That would be really a big help for Godar, but I do worry that the focus is going to be too much on the nanogrid area with all this other res that's going up around the map. But they're holding 5 extractors, so you know what? They can do this. They'll probably put a robo down because of the income level they're at right now.
Hyvel does love his arcs. But this gate's not going to go up. 2 fades and the lurker spawn. Nate just walking forward on the ground.
Tane out of energy goes down to Mindas right there with the shotgun. You saw it. And he's going to finish this gate, proving Golden yet again wrong.
How was I supposed to know that Dane was going to walk after the
Because you
Marine?
look at the map. See, now you can't give me a hard time for not seeing things. All right, so now you finally got some work going on the power in C12. Still, nobody down there on the pipeline RT. That's been so much free res for a few minutes now.
Easy up to just build a whip down here.
Nate working on the gate all by himself with Spike. Nobody really defending this gate. They're all actually kind of out of position. Ice and Volk over on the West Junction side. Tane's going to finally work on that as you've got Nate and we headed into C12 where there's a dropped extractor. Looks like they're going to go for the cross phase gate and system waypointing.
I think the system, it's not a gate push. It's trying to draw people out. Away from the Marine RTs. Let them get that C12 extractor up.
Heracles watching in the chat, making nice little comments about pipe not being scouted. We're so with you on that, Heracles. Hallucinations going off. Pop, pop, pop. Love that.
Llama doing a great job on the res.
Yeah, just got to get on that res now. Dropping the Marines down to, it looks like they're going to stay on 3 for now. But, the right side of the map is now kind of becoming the Marines' focus. They're getting stuck in this constant, perpetual motion of rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. They can't really go beyond a certain point. And now the bow wall going off here in Nano, the rupture going off, which is going to cause problems with the eyesight. And I think this is the right play by Wee going in, hitting the gate. Nano doesn't matter too much right now because there's enough stuff going on in there that you can do more damage on the gate. The bone wall going off at a perfect time to block those Marines from coming in to defend the gate. But they pull off the gate, and I think that was wrong. I think you got to keep the Skulk on there as long as you can.
I think it's perfectly fine. They pulled the Marines back out of Nano. It's what they wanted to accomplish. When the Marines repush Nano, they're just going to go bite the gate again. And these are Bio 6 bone walls. Those bone walls are very healthy. In the comp mod, they start out at 50 health, and no, they start at 100 health, and they gain 150 health per biomass.
Other thing to note here is they do have advanced metabolize now since they're biomass 6, so that's going to help those fades out a bit too, or the fade.
Advanced biomass or advanced metabolize has not been researched.
Yeah, it has. It popped up and said advanced metabolize.
Does it not have a different icon?
No.
Okay.
I think it just
Dragon
reflashes the
fixed
same
it.
icon. Alright, so now that we're done arguing with each
care.
other, we'll get back into the game here. Marines are moving back into nanogrid. Looks like they have a pretty strong position right now to take a lot out in this room, if not the entire room. One Skulk coming. It looks like they're going to decide the gate is more important here. I love the Umbra from the Lurk, keeping that Crag alive for so much longer than it probably should have.
I'm just going to do the same thing with the Gorge Tunnel.
They're spending so much bullets on this, and now the gate's down. They've lost all their forward momentum. Look at the res. All the res is down on the map. So this puts the aliens in a fantastic position against the Marines. 1 extractor to 5 harvesters. Look at them trying to clean these Marines up. 2 shotgunners down.
That's
3 shotgunners down.
From Saunamen.
Wow.
GG.
And well played, Saunamen. And it's been 2 alien wins proving these casters completely and utterly wrong.